Need to pop this here out really quick. Okay, we should be back. I hope. Are we back? We are back. Let me...
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you.
Okay, I think we got it.
Longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Okay. Okay, there's a new Kina.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and this
It's
is my
nice
brother
to
Mike.
see. Let's
We
see.
hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits,
definitely a great
Kena has
start, I
grown
agree.
into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Long ago, in the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down.
Oh yeah, my audio's on. Sorry. Is this by the makers of Ghost of Yotai and Ghost of Tsushima? I would assume now with a more supernatural element, right?
From vengeance, not even death.
So is this a DLC? Ghost of Yotai Legends. March 10th. Okay, that's pretty soon. Free DLC for Ghost of Yotai. Okay, that's cool. It's free. It's also free. Like that.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You?
That's Death Stranding 2.
I can't wait to find out.
Yeah, it might be on PC. That's a good point. I also want to snack this little thingy in the meantime. I earned it, I think, after talking so much.
Kept you waiting, huh?
I mean, they have their
Hi,
PC strategy.
I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation.
Was this
where
one
no two
alien
runs are ever
grabbing
the
the
same.
person from above Half-Life reference?
At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen,
So
a
it's
node
kind
on
of
the probability
like,
map, your team will teleport into the mission.
FTL,
You have
Fastest
to
and
collect
Light.
mission-critical resources,
Just
or even
as
rescue
a
survivors that can offer
third-person
cool upgrades to
shooter
gear,
thing with
all while
ability
trying to avoid
nonsense.
the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission
Okay, that's
objectives
cool.
are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you
There's
makes it back
the
to home
Half-Life
base,
thing again.
you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner boss, a huge geologic surveyor that
That's a
scans
Rubik's
flux
Cube.
deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving,
No, it's
lethal
fine.
laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
For Loop, I think it's called, right? I don't know, I think some of the stuff looked interesting at least.
That's the Earth.
Okay, this is, it was called Pragmata.
Really can make
I think it got a
everything
new
look
name,
unfolded,
right?
huh?
The Capcom game
Looks a
was
bit
announced
like New
ages
York.
ago.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage.
Classic.
I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Okay, it's still Pragmata, okay. I'm not sure if we got a new name. Also, blinding me. I can't remember if I heard mixed things about, like, there was a demo playable at Gamescom or something, I think. And some people said it was actually very interesting as a concept, because to fight, it's kind of a weird multitasking game where you fight the enemy, and Diana, the girl on your back, she's hacking the people. It's kind of a hacking minigame in parallel to the other stuff. Okay, Resident Evil.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
I just smell it.
That's not good.
We will play that, by the way.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
It's interesting that they have a trailer for this. It's also by the way, for the people, it's brutal.
What do you
This game is brutal.
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
No, the parry mechanics is back.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
So yeah, we will play this for sure when it comes out.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
I think I also play it here on this channel. Or so.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom.
I wonder if this will be action RE6 or more. Like, it depends on who you play. Like, when you play Leon, it's more like Resident Evil 8
now,
or
let's return to
4
the dark world of
remake,
Nosgoth with an
and Resident Evil
announcement for
7
fans
or
of
Resident
Legacy
Evil
of Kain.
2 elements you have when you play Ashley.
2003's Legacy
No,
of Kain Defiance
Grace,
is
not
being
Ashley.
remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order
Legacy of
today.
Kain remaster.
The final chapter in
Interesting.
the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character
Okay, they added
skins,
the map.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels, deep lore.
Yeah, maybe. It's
photo mode,
27th
and
of
more.
February.
The digital
comes
deluxe
out
version of the
in
game includes
2
promotional
weeks.
comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998
Oh, I
on
could
the
also
original
bring my image here
PlayStation.
back.
This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
僕はキマイラ。マスターにより作られし戦闘兵器。
Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. and countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
Not into the series here at all.
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Fire Emblem for PS5, yeah, I guess.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Dead or
こんにちは。
Alive.
シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを
I
発表させて
always
いただ
hope
きま
they
す。
announce a new Soul Calibur, please. But it's the wrong studio.
無限転身の名にかけて
Okay, they made everything clear we need to know. Breast jiggle
本作
physics
デ
are
ッドアライ
there.
ブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースに
The costumes
ダ
are
ウンロー
there.
ドコンテンツとして追
So
加配信したキャラクターをセットに
everything
し
we need to know
プレイ
is
ステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、
it's still a thing, yeah.
新たな
I
フォ
feel
ト
like
モードの追加を
I was never
タイトルです
into Dead or Alive. I was always I like Street Fighter a lot and Soul Calibur a lot.
今後も新キャラクターや
Tekken
新
is
コスチ
also
ューム
pretty
の配
nice,
信など
but I'm not good
継
at
続
Tekken
的
is
なア
my
ップデー
problem.
トを予
I'm
定
only
してい
good
ま
at
す。
Soul Calibur, I guess.
発
Good
売
as
日同日に
Stretch
基本無料
maybe,
版
but
も
Beat
展
It
開予
Say
定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない
Dead or Alive 6, okay. Shoutouts to Ari, she likes Dead or Alive. Curious about her opinion. Free-to-play version available at launch.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Please enjoy this trailer. Okay, let's try to do that. Also, I can't see the German switch. Yeah, Dead or Alive. Oh man, this series.
デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報お待ちください。
Okay, this is this Control 2? Yeah, that's Control Resonant.
Zoe, I see the spotlight.
That is by the Finnish studio, Remedy.
Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but
It also looks
research
pretty
thinks we might
cool.
have a resonant on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
In the setting, there is this
Hello, everyone.
parallel dimension
I'm Mikael
stuff.
Grosorinen, and I'm the creative director of
Entity.
Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's completely like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just
We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around
wow.
him.
They really are into the Inception stuff here. Look at this.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are
He also
a lot
has
of
a
different
force.
ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
They kind of changed it, like it's different from the first Control, like the kind of game it.
While in combat, we encourage you
The
to play
subgenre it
aggressively,
is.
balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Very interesting approach, I
Any
think.
updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing?
Yeah, Inception mixed with Devil May Cry is maybe a good way to describe it. It is it feels like a spectacle fighter almost, like Devil May Cry. And then you have this crazy control setting, which plays in the same world as Alan Wake, by the way. So there's that.
I think I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Okay, also have like boss fights with dodges and stuff. Not surprised about this, to be honest. But it looks pretty cool. Like the visual style, they really tried to create something you have seen in this.
Long ago.
Wait, not really.
You were made for this night.
Is this Kazan?
To save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you
Diablo.
Salvation.
What game is this? Final Fantasy? Doom? No, it's not Final Fantasy. It's not Kazan either. Castlevania. Oh, that's an interesting idea. The angel stuff confused me for a moment. It somehow looks somewhat familiar, but I can't put my hand on it. Maybe it is Castlevania. No, it's Crimson Moon, something completely new. Okay, it just has tons of stuff mixed into it. I think, okay, that's that. Yeah, we will hold off judgment for sure. Okay, they took a they looked closely at Sekiro. Okay, she can also shoot. So it's more spectacle fighter, like it's the classical air juggle that you see in Bayonetta, Devil May Cry and stuff. But they also, even though I didn't like Sekiro that much, I have to admit that Sekiro Beast of Reincarnation, interesting, looks kind of cool, to be honest. Cute.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters in combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title
Samurai
debuted
chick
3
killing
decades
demon
ago
flower
alongside the
once in
original
Australia.
PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that
Rayman.
legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum
So,
features
yeah.
5 playable versions of the original game.
If you ever solved the Rubik's Cube, I did not read your message,
including
but I
the
didn't know if I read it
1995
loud.
PlayStation release,
If you never
enhanced with new
solved the
accessibility
Rubik's
options.
Cube, then you can at
Discover
least
the secrets
shoot it.
behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable
I don't know,
prototype
interesting idea I
restored
think
for
for
the
the
first
cube,
time.
but
Plus,
especially if you
an
have like
interactive
some
documentary packed
platforming
with unseen
level
design documents
stuff
and
going
never
on. I don't know.
before heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow.
Okay,
physical
that's
editions
kind
will
of a
be
shadow,
available
almost
June
shadow drop.
26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight.
Oh!
Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed
Shovel Knight,
island.
really good game.
Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and
What is
hunt
it,
down
Yacht Club
secrets in
games?
a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5
I hate
tomorrow.
limited time demos, by the way. Like, why can't the demo not be available all the time? It looked like
Set years before the
these or
events of the
something.
original game, this
No,
prologue tells the story of how
Hmm.
Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met.
Is this by the...
Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Oh, Tenchu series. Puzzle game. Yeah, it's by the same, like the first Neva was also made by Nomada Studio. Nomada Studio also made Gris. Here we have wait a moment. Mimimi Studios is gone, unfortunately. They made games like these. Like these tactical, stealth tactical games. Or is this, which, they also made one in a Japanese setting. What was it called, chat? That's something different. Shinobi Ops. Yeah. 2027, well, far away. Top down Tenchu. Diablo? Or Bird that drinks tears.
We are the children of water.
I thought about Larian Studios for a moment. What was the new game called?
You filthy creatures. Faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours.
Divinity, yeah. But it does not look like Divinity.
How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
Chicken Man. That is Rooster of War or something like this. Shogun Tactics, I think that's the name what I was looking for. Yeah, that's the name. They were made by Mimimi Studio, which was a German studio, and they closed, unfortunately, down. Because they said basically... Is there... They said basically that the stealth action genre, where they are kind of very good at, has basically no growth potential. Like, it's too niche. As a result, they decided to close the studio, which is very unfortunate. What is going on here, chat? Now. Okay, like from the spectacle now, it looks more like Windless. Project Windless. It looks more like what's it called, chat? Hey Birchman?
Our newest racer has arrived!
No.
Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here,
what's it called,
why
man?
not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Dynasty Warriors. Something like that. Isn't there also a new pod racing game announced? Is this a new pod racing game? Is this Star Wars? Or is this just a what do you call it? Yeah, it's Star Wars, okay. It's a new pod racing game. Moment is out. Is it Star Wars? Could be.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
I mean, the idea is pretty cool. I liked the pod racing game back in the day. I'll be here. Nice to see you. Welcome back, Birchman. It looks good. If the actual price looks like this, it'll be awesome. Yeah, it could be an interesting game. James Bond music.
Bond is immature and reckless.
I'm not.
Bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
It's by the Hitman people, you know? So I think it might be interesting. I'm not too interested because, I don't know, I'm not too deep into the Bond stuff.
Knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not.
The last good Bond movie, or decent Bond movie I saw was Casino Royale, and all the other ones I found absolute trash to
And if you do
okayish.
get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
I don't know. We will see how it turns out. Could be a decent game. There was like some driving sequence stuff we have seen that didn't look too good, to be honest, but who knows? Maybe if the stealth gameplay, in which I assume is the main part of the game, was good, then whatever. Yeah, Skyfall was okay, I would say. And Casino Royale was the best of the great Bond films, for sure. It was a good film.
Within third-party portfolio, we evaluate games coming from
Spectre was
publishers all over the world.
catastrophe.
Those of us in the third-party portfolio
what do you
team
call it?
travel
Quantum
the
of
world
Solace
and
or
meet with our
whatever.
partners. and it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games.
Yeah, forgettable, and
Konami is definitely one of those.
The last one was also not that great, I
remember
think.
Konami for being with
It was
PlayStation
definitely
in the
weaker
very
than
beginning,
Skyfall.
taking some amazing
Better
franchises
than
that everyone
Spectre, but
already
Spectre was
loved,
definitely a low
injecting them
point
with
for
new
me.
technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
Why is James Bond just... It's another
We were really
origin
impressed
story.
when
It
Konami
starts
approached us
as
with
a
their list of
recruit
announcements
and
for
he has to be
today's
very young as a
So to
result.
mark the occasion,
And currently we
wanted to
don't
try
know who the
something a
next
little
Bond is anyway, so
We
they
joined
have
today
kind of
from
a
Konami Creative Front
bit of
Tokyo Bay,
freedom, I guess.
Not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key
The follow-up
talent
to
behind
Casino was awful, yeah.
We're
it
really
was
excited about the diverse lineup they've
was
brought
not
today,
great.
and we hope you will be too.
Forgettable.
Enjoy.
Skyfall was, I guess, the second best in my opinion. But for me, it was okay. I wouldn't call it great.
There's one more thing I must do. One last
Solid
punishment I
Snake.
must endure.
Final mission.
Outer heaven.
That is Metal Gear Solid 4.
That is now preparing to unleash an
So
insurrection.
Metal Gear Solid 4 gets a remake?
Liquid's goal
That's
is to seize control of
interesting.
SOP.
I like
The
4 to
sons
be
of the
honest.
Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for
Yeah,
me?
that's definitely 4.
Will you terminate Liquid?
It's a game where you play for 10 minutes and then you put your controller down for 40 minutes and then the game is just cutscene.
To accept death.
But I kind of like it. It has some good nostalgia flashbacks. Kind of concludes the story in a way. And
So began the war between Zero and Big
has some good sections that are fun.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Yeah, okay, Guns of the Patriots.
Because
I like 1 and 3 and 4 somewhat, and 2 is never got warm with 2 to be honest. I know it's worth its time.
to Costa Rica.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is leaving PlayStation 3. It's currently trapped on PlayStation 3. It's only available there.
You must
I
drive them
think.
out of our defenseless country. As our
Was it-
deterrent.
When I bought a PlayStation 3, it was one of the games I got
Simply said Jack. Over and over.
ages ago. When was that?
Awesome. Is that you? Messerby! Bahas!
Soul Calibur 2009 or something. It came out 2008. I bought it a bit later, so maybe 2009. Yeah, that was just... Yeah, that was 17 years ago. I'm old. Yeah, that's interesting, to be honest. I've been dying to play Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, that's...
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です
This seems state of play for me and
メタ
nice.
ルギアファンの皆様大変お待たせいたしましたプレイステーション3向けの
Already
み
released
発売され
exclusive
ていた
PlayStation 3 Metal
メ
Gear
タル
Solid
ギア
4
ソリ
Guns
ッド
of the
4
Patriots
ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5で
will finally be
ついに
playable on
遊べるようになり
PlayStation
ます
5.
加えて
This
プレイステーション
marks the second entry in the Master Collection series,
メタルギアソリ
which
ッド
also
ピースウォ
includes
ーカー
Metal Gear
を含
Solid
む
Peace
メタル
Walker,
ギアコレクションシ
originally
リーズの
available
第
on
2弾と
PlayStation
なって
Portable
お
and
ります
PlayStation 3.
メタルギアサーガの
The
ラストを飾る
legendary
伝説の
conclusion
作
of
品を
Metal Gear Saga on
最新
the
ハード
latest
ぜひ
hardware.
体感してください
Enjoy the legendary conclusion of
そして、現在
and
発売
currently
中
available
の
Metal Gear
メ
Solid
タルギア
Master
ソリッ
Collection
ド
Volume
マスタ
1.
ーコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデー
We
ト
will
を
be
実施
releasing
いた
the
します
final update.
初代プレイステーション向けに
The
発
classic
売
Metal
さ
Gear
れた
Solid,
メタルギアソリッ
first
ド
released on the original
高解像度
PlayStation,
設
will
定
now
を
offer high
追加し
resolution options
ご覧
for
のよう
sharper
に
visuals
映
and
像
clearer
が
text.
美しく文字も読みやすくなりましたまたメタルギ
Metal Gear
アソリッ
Solid
ド
3
3 スネーク
Snake
イーター
Eater
について
will
も
also be
さらな
upgraded
る
with
高
high
解像度
resolution
化を実
graphics.
現しております本日よりアップデー
Updates
ト配
will
信開
start
始となり
rolling
ます
out
ので
today.
この機会にぜ
Oh,
ひ
Shadow
メタル
Drop.
ギアソリッド
Don't miss this opportunity to experience Metal Gear Solid Master
体験
Collection
してみて
Volume
くだ
1.
さいさらに、
To
今回
celebrate
の
today's
発表を記念いた
announcement,
しましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも
Oh, I have to read. It's 50% off. Don't miss your chance to experience Red all again. Metal Gear Solid 3 is the prequel, so to say. Please look forward to what's next for Metal Gear Solid and finally enjoy the next video. Okay, why is that tentacle in? Okay. Twitch. From an octopus. Okay, that's kind of funny, to be honest. Looks a bit derpy, that's cool. So it's like an octopus sneaking platformer. Okay, that's funny. Darwin's Paradox. Okay, that looks actually pretty cool. It is also made by Konami, interestingly. Okay, Castlevania 40th anniversary.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
Okay. So it's a bit complicated with Castlevania. Interesting style. I have to admit, I love Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, but I got never warm with its graphics style. This is now kind of distantly imitating the style. Well, the style of the background is different, but the character, how it looks, I find very strange. The question is this a past cast? Is this Castlevania 4?
So now, we appeal to you.
Or is this a new one?
Trevor Belmont. Last of House Belmont.
Belmont's Curse. 26. Interesting. Like, the style is interesting. I'm not a fan of the character model style. The backgrounds look kind of stylized okay for my taste. What you've been the first celebrating of a first anniversary of Castlevania series. Over the years, our team has released several collection titles to bring the classic Castlevania adventures to modern platforms. All with the hope of reaching so many players. We've also worked with fantastic partners to keep spirit of Castlevania thriving, and now at last we're finally able to share a new brand new game with all of you. I couldn't be happier. We're developing this title alongside incredible talented teams at Evil Empire Motion Twin Studios, fueled by creativity, passion and deep respect for what makes Castlevania special. While playing the series introduced fresh ideas and modern gameplay, I had to read this fast because he's talking so fast. That makes the character everyone moving, dynamic and rewarding. Of course, we want long-time fans of our series to experience this game, but we are just as excited for those new to Castlevania to enjoy it as well. Castlevania Belmont's Curse is planned to release in 2026. Please look forward for future updates. Sorry. I could also stop reading the stuff to you if you prefer that.
Doesn't do me.
But it's always kind of it's a bit fun to try to keep up.
I can't stay in this room forever.
What is this room forever? The Game Boy.
But you have to come back to me.
Looks familiar. It's useful as I'm just listening. Is this another Cthulhu
I woke up in the water again.
game? What was it called?
This
Sunken
time
City?
Different.
Welcome to St. Amelia. Silent Hill?
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Konami? It's a Konami game. Annapurna? Greenburn? It's Silent Hill. Yeah, it's 100% Silent Hill. New one. Or it's kind of a new IP or something, chat? It's Silent Hill, 100%. The sound is Silent Hill. The radio is Silent Hill. I called it, by the way. I just wanted to point it out. Silent Hill to Townfall. Yeah. Gaming expert, Chris, you call me. Yeah, Ari will like this one. Ari will like, to be honest. Shout out to Ari, another streamer we often raid from the German side of things.
Drops of light that bring death as they fall.
Hey, Chiller Chris, nice to see you. The English stream. You can write in German if you want. Okay, I did not expect the anime girls, but now my interest just dropped for them. Konamis are cooking, yeah. They kind of... There was a long silence for Konami and they're kind of getting back to gaming stuff again. We should do a lot of Shadow 3. Yeah, that would be interesting as well. I liked Lord of Shadow 1 quite a bit too. I guess it was okay.
Hey! Ash, come on!
I can't tell you where the game fits into the timeline. I'm not too deep into Castlevania lore, to be honest. What's this game, chat? For those who like anime games, I'm not into... My anime game times are over for a long time, so I'm out of the loop.
Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
I'm also not playing JRPGs anymore and stuff. I don't know. Not that I say they are bad, just not for me. Okay, Rev Noir. One percent to them. I whatever people like. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like play my Final Fantasies back in the day when I was quite a bit younger, but what did you think of these teaser trailers? Rev Noir is a brand new JRPG title. This title is under development by passionate members, including myself, who are longtime fans of JRPGs. Meeting comrades grows the heartfelt moments that define JRPGs. We are striving to place these elements at the core of our narrative. We hope to be able to feel the excitement of a new adventure beginning. The trailer you saw today is just a tiny little peek of the game. We will be sharing more updates. So please stay tuned. Upcoming games from Konami, that's quite a bit. Castlevania, Belmont's Curse, something of late era, Octopus game, Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, we have to talk to Ari at some point, I guess, about all of our discovery here. Curious about her opinions on this. I would say this is James Bond again, but...
A man with your skill set.
Okay, we are Yakuza games.
Unrestricted.
Or Tang. Maybe not Yakuza? It's not looking Asian. John Wick.
Versatile, capable, adaptable.
It's John Wick. Okay, that's kind of funny, I guess. Okay. Don't ever underestimate the frying pan.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Yeah, John Wick. Favorite melee, yeah, John Wick.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Konami have cooked well, but bravo, but still have Konami, yeah.
Yeah.
Ow. The question is... Saber and Lion Stage, working on it, okay.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside.
It's Marathon.
It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin.
Oh, there's a lot of controversy about this game. They used like assets of an artist and stuff like this.
For those who did not wake.
I would imagine this game plays really well gameplay-wise.
So small among the stars. Breathe softly.
But it's still another of these multiplayer something games where we have 1 billion already of.
To walk with you into its embrace.
On the other side, I don't know.
This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau 34.
Whoever's
listening, whoever, whatever's out there. We need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau Ceti. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have.
Like it's an old Marathon's an old IP of Bungie, by the way, so it's nothing new.
All monsters.
Where does the dog die? Which dog?
Embrace.
And then it's gotta be what's the person who I wonder how the mechanics of John Wick games work. If it feels fun, fluid like Sifu, yeah. If it's like Sifu, it could be really good. Yeah, okay, it's still just John Wick. Okay, yeah, it's that guy, yes.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
I don't know. Also not a bad trailer, to be honest. I'm not sure about it, if I would be interested to play that. What did they say? 26th of February.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon.
Today we're excited to
Launch
announce
is
our
5th
server
of
slam
March.
from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can
Server
join us on
slam.
Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms.
Yeah, there is
Our
a
server slam features an
weekend
introduction
where
to
you
the
can
survival
play it. We
gameplay
might
of Marathon,
look into this.
giving you a chance to
27th
explore
Resident
the
Evil though,
dangerous world of
so we
Tau
have
Ceti
only the
and unlock
26th.
rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Yeah, Bungie needs a new successor, I think. I guess, what's it called? Destiny 2 is losing a bit of steam. So interesting.
Hey, I'm Brett. And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins
Okay.
the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
Excuse me. That's 12 already.
PlayStation
Oh
Plus
boy.
Classics
Time
catalog
really
welcomes
passed
two
by
fan
today.
favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit
Okay,
this handheld classic in
interesting.
March.
But I guess it's not bad that a game like this is available also on later.
The original
platforms.
PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics
Crisis.
catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Not sure if that's the light gun experience.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
In most other countries there's a arcade culture, which is not the case in Germany, so we don't know all these arcade games, unfortunately, except we went on vacation somewhere. Cute.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
Saros from the Returnal people, right?
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Yeah,
Hey
Housemarque.
everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a
Carcosa is
variety
an
of
interesting
ever more
name
brutal
for a planet
hostiles,
because it's
death
part
is
of the
inevitable.
Cthulhu world, I think.
But in Saros, death only means that you will
With
come
the, what
back
is it called, the
stronger.
King in Yellow?
Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting
And yellow
with
is
the
also
survivors
a
of
theme
Echelon
in
4
this
will help
particular
you
game.
understand the
a lot.
mysteries of
So
Carcosa.
kind of interesting.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's
So yeah,
attributes
it's a rogue
and acquire
light.
special perks.
That means progression if you die carries over
With
to your
Carcosan
next
modifiers, you can adjust
run,
your
so to
experience
say.
by, for
In
example,
a
making
rogue
hostiles
like, that is
tougher,
not the case.
weaker,
Where you,
or even
if
removing
you
the
die,
second
you
chance
start at
ability
0
entirely.
again.
However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level.
Sarah's Indian protagonist, rare for a AAA game. That is true, actually. That's really rare. That's a good point.
This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get.
I've not played Returnal either.
Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time
Excuse
around.
me. I'm just streaming for 10 hours, as I just noticed, so...
Eventually, you come across an alien device.
Alien devices.
By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa.
Now here also this, what I mean, this
Hostiles now
yellows.
shoot corrupted projectiles which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge.
That's a cool idea, basically. You start this eclipse and then everything changes.
Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Kind of in April. Hmm. 38 hours early access if you get some additional. Chandelier.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable.
Okay.
You cannot stand
Oh,
against
it's
the
it's a fighting game, right? It's by Arc System. Like I forgot the name of it.
Let me at them, Storm.
But let's say the people of Arc are really, really good at what they're doing. Especially the art style and stuff.
Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
Like they make Guilty Gear and stuff like that. Dragon Ball Fighters they made. They have this capability of basically making in-game graphics that look like
Prepare to be disassembled.
in a really high quality
Surrender to avoid further danger.
anime episode or something like this. Like it looks always really, really good. Like the mechanics are also pretty decent always. I guess it's a tech fighter, right? Again, not 1v1. Yeah, Marvel Dokkan Fighting Souls, that I think is the name of it.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ、
Yeah, Arc
最新のトレーラ
System
ーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけど
The
も、
wait is finally
そして一番
over,
初
and
めに
we are super excited to
X-Men の
kick
チーム
things
トレーラー
off
を
by
発表
finally
できた
revealing
こと
the new
本当に嬉しく思
X-Men
っていま
team.
す。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Dokkan.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣
Magic
で
wields
制しながら
massive
テレポーテーションで
swords
裏
to
回り
like
したりだと
teleporting
多彩
behind
なトリッキーな
opponents
動きをすることができます
while pulling off okay, I couldn't read that part.
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes
It would be funny if I translated now into Japanese, but I can't speak Japanese. But that would be a boss move.
デンジャーは体の
Danger
いろんな部分をです
morphs
ね、武器に
various
変形
parts
し
of
て
her
戦う
body
ことが
into
できるキャ
deadly
ラクターで
weapons.
す。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's gonna set up so many traps that her opponents are gonna feel like they're running an obstacle course.
It can be really annoying what he just described. At the beginning of the trailer, you got a sneak peek at the brand new token original story set in the Marvel universe. We're thrilled to announce that along with 20 playable characters, Marvel Token Fighting Souls launches on August 6,
Pre-orders open next
2026.
week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
It's kind of interesting.
Check it out and
stay tuned.
Riot Games just announced that they reducing their efforts on their fighting game, which is called 2x KO. I thought it was called double KO, but no, it's 2x KO, I guess. And they started with like 12 characters in a tech fighter. That's, or even only 9 or something like this. Here it's 20. 20 is, I guess, okay. Roster side could be bigger, to be fair, or a tech fighter if it is a tech fighter. But yeah, I guess it is. Wait a moment, God of War 3? Yeah, that is God of War 3. I wasn't aware that it was this.
Son has returned.
Okay, the trilogy of God of War. Will this get a remake or remaster thing again? Okay, it's a trilogy remake. Okay, it's not a remaster.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today.
We know
TPhGames
usually voices creators.
Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support. And we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
It seems like they just somewhat started development on this, whatever that means. Very curious. Okay, Santa Monica Studio. Could be interesting. Okay,
Before I was a father.
It's a God of War 2D style game. Young Kratos.
Was a Spartan.
Okay, look.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision.
Makes it cool.
Attack. Don't relent. Never on our backs. Never left behind. Always united.
The legendary saga of gods and monsters.
One has to say though, if you compare God of War, the current God of War titles with TI Kratos, it's a very, very different Kratos than we know from the old games. God of War, Sons of Sparta. Kind of cool, I guess.
This is only the beginning.
Is it a 2-player game, chat? Okay, that's the end, I guess. Oh, it's also a shadow drop. I didn't look at the release date. There was a summary trailer already. Thanks for watching. That was actually a pretty decent state of play, I think. Like a new Silent Hill thing, I did not see coming. That was pretty awesome, I think. It was not bad, to be honest. It was a solid. It was a solid state of play for sure. After some very boring ones in the past, where I think, okay, never get this lifetime back, this was actually some cool stuff in it. Let's see if there's something coming. No, it's just the end. God of Roosters. Oh man. Oh, some cool stuff in it. Very curious. Metal Gear Solid 4. Very interesting. I still have a PlayStation 3 though, and I still have Metal Gear Solid 4 somewhere. So I'm not desperately in the need of a remaster or whatever. The Castlevania thing, that was interesting. Like, I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't fully like the art style. I think these stylized particle effects I like. I think the backgrounds, for the most part, are also okay. I don't like how the platforms look. Like this hand-drawn kind of look. You know what I mean? The stylized drawn look and this weird 3D stuff in it. Like these spikes look kind of out of place. Same as the platform and the main character. I don't like that. I also never liked this with Castlevania... not Castlevania, with Bloodstained. Like the dude who made Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Mr. Igarashi, he left Konami a long time ago, I don't know, and made like a Kickstarter or his own thing. And this became like a spiritual successor of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which has without the Castlevania license, and it's really good. Like I really enjoyed my time with his game. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good game. I don't like the art style though of it that much. It's okay, it's not a deal breaker, but I find it strange that the same thing I would criticize about the art style of Bloodstained, I would criticize about the art style here. Like these figures here, they look out of place. You know what I mean? The Metal Gear Solid 4 announcement made my day so happy. Have you played Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PlayStation 3? Yeah, there was some weird stuff in the OG God of War trilogy. There were like, you could find these maidens and then the camera would just move to the side and something would shake because, yeah, they would have sex or something. There was some jiggle stuff. It was really brutal. Like Kratos was an absolute psychopath in these games. No, I have not. Only Metal Gear Solid 4 I have not played, probably, and 1. Ah, okay. Understood. Properly. Yeah, then it's a really exciting announcement for sure. Here we have the classic death again. It doesn't look bad overall, like I said. I just think the 3D looks a bit off in this art style. I'm just wondering that they go a distantly similar route. Very interesting. So the new Silent Hill, that's a surprise. The John Wick game. We only have like finishers, like I would... Ouch, I stopped at the worst possible moment. I would like to I would like to see actual gameplay footage. This art style is very interesting. I have to give them that. I might not be the hugest fan, but it looks definitely unusual in a way.
It's quiet.
And they have to... There was like a controversy. There was an artist who kind of invented many of these art elements, and invented it, and or stuff, and they stole it, and didn't, I don't know, remove the placeholder stuff. And yeah, they didn't pay her or ask her, I'm not sure if it was actually, but the artist.
A long time. For those who did not want worry, into its embrace.
Whoever's listening, whatever's out there.
I mean, it's kind of unusual. Yeah, is it like C4 mixed with third-person shooter? I don't know. It will be interesting to see. Yeah, the John... I'm also same. I'm very interesting how it actually plays. Like, we see the finishers that you get to stab the dude or grab the dude and so on. I would like to see how did it get there? You know, how is everything connected? That would be interesting to see.
We need anything. Weapons.
Well, Marathon, we have already seen some stuff about it. Not sure if it's a game for me. I don't know. Sarah's kind of cool looking. Comes out pretty soon. The Marvel thing looks pretty good. Yeah, we can look into the Marvel thing again. Not I'm definitely not into Marvel stuff. I'm just curious. Is it a tech fighter or is it 1v1?
You cannot stand against the storm. Feel the power of Mother Earth. Let me at them.
Yeah, it's a tech fighter. See, she's fighting, doing a combo. She summons in her tech partner to extend the combo.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starved.
I've got this one.
Okay, it's a tech fighter. I mean, Arc Systems is kind of known for it, though Guilty Gear is not a tech fighter. Tech team fighter. Looks good. And then there's God of War stuff going on. Trilogy remake is in development. Very curious. Like, will they alter the story to make Kratos fit more into the character we know him from the last two games, or will they stick to what was in the original? Very curious what they do with this. Because for me, Kratos in the new games is a completely different character than the original Kratos. Oh, in case we also missed the beginning of the show, so we can we just for completeness sake, we missed the first seconds of Kina, which is also like the first game was also nice, could have been improved here and there. I think that's what I have not played it, but that's what I heard from people who played it in my bubble.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Hey.
A spirit guide?
Ja, Präsentation was definitely.
It's been a long time since we've had one.
War ziemlich gut, hat mir auch gefallen.
I'm glad you're here.
Guck mal, die will bluten, ja.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember.
I think here's where, okay, we didn't miss much. This is where we, I think, started watching.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
No, I'm happy to hear that you like the first game, and now the second comes. That's great. I've not played the first one. I thought what I heard is it's a nice game, very beautiful in the presentations. Maybe gameplay-wise, could have used some improvements here and there, but overall was a pretty good first success for the studio. I have not played it myself, so.
Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
Yeah, it's definitely an indie game, right? It has these cute little entities in it, which I haven't seen yet. This one here. Cute. It has a tiny bit of indie development, lack of Polish in combat, but it's still very good. Okay. So in German chat we have Senfra Bauke. He says he also loves the first game, didn't expect the second one. Ich erkläre es nochmal auf Deutsch für Senfra Bauke. Also was ich gehört habe, ist, ich habe China jetzt selber den ersten Teil nicht gespielt, aber cool, dass ein zweiter rauskommt, freut mich natürlich. Was ich so hörte, ist, dass der Kampf so ein bisschen mehr Polish benötigt hätte an einigen Stellen, hier und dort. Aber es insgesamt schon ein ziemlich gutes Spiel war. Das war so das, was ich so als Feedback von anderen gehört habe, die es gespielt haben. Also schon ziemlich gut, aber und ein Achtungserfolg fürs erste Spiel, aber dann halt mit den ganz Großen kann es dann doch nicht mithalten in solchen Elementen. Außer vielleicht visuell. Also visuell sieht es echt top aus. Visually it looks the first game already looked really impressive. Und ja, ist es ja im Grunde auch so eine Art Indie-Game. Ich weiß nicht, wie groß das Budget für das Spiel es am Ende ist. Maximal ein Double-A-Titel.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my...
So what else did we have? So this now we also completed. Pretty cool.
Kano, Scott.
Yeah, I agree. In some places, in the first one, the fights were a bit improvable. And this is the DLC for Yotai. That's also pretty cool. Coming to PC, Death Stranding 2, not too big of a surprise, I think. Like, Death Stranding is also a game completely not for me. I'm glad that a game like this exists, and usually I like Kojima stuff, but I tried the first one, I could never get warm. I never got warm with it. I'm curious about the game of Game Freak, which had more higher budget than Pokemon. I'm also, okay, that all sounds also interesting. Warmed up to it, yeah. Whatever the bin ich warm geworden damit would say in German. I did not warmed up to it. That's the correct phrasing there in English. Never, yeah. It's not for me, let's put it that way. I had not much fun with it. And yeah, Kojima craziness.
Cooperation and improvisation. This
thing here potentially has a hard stand as a multiplayer game because we have so many and some are very successful. So as a result, I'm not 100% sure how good this will be.
There were no two runs.
Like, we have the Rubik's Cube. This here looks like an FTL route that you have to plan, and depending where you go, you get different stuff.
For example,
I kind of like the
this
idea.
Weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you
Blink route, I think he called it.
can collect a blink berry, which will tell
Blink berry, and then
anyone who touches it to a random distant
but
location.
if they have a lot of these effects in the world and stuff.
All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless replayable chaos. That means your
So the question is always how many elements are there and how different are the different this could be really good. I guess not Arc Raiders good or as successful. I don't know, maybe. Hard to tell, but yeah, we will see.
decisions really
Like if the gameplay elements are fun enough, I think he
matter.
tried to bring
Creativity
this
and
over.
improvisation are key.
I mean, all people usually say this, but it's
We
interesting.
really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die,
This here is the alien, like this is a reference to Half-Life, because in Half-Life there's also this alien plant, and it can grab you and it pulls you up
don't worry.
into...
So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again.
People are reprinted.
Choose
Also
rewards
scary
that
thought.
culminates geologic
3D
surveyor
printing
that scans
Here we have
for
the
flux
Rubik's Cube.
deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's
I don't know. I have to admit, like if this is executed well, I could imagine it being good. Depends a bit on the flow and the fun and how much stuff repeats. Falls with this. The Rubik's Cube of hell, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the god of God of Han. God of Rooster, that's kind of funny. Curious about this game. This might be interesting. Very curious what this comes out. Pragmata is also announced a long time. Oh, it's not too big of a surprise. It seems like our good old friend, not Johnny, but Leon S. Kennedy also has some kind of weird infection, it seems. Yeah, but Resident Evil comes out very soon. Definitely curious as to what Capcom had there. What was this image here? Oh, Legacy of Kain. Might also be interesting for a lot of people. Dead or Alive. I'm curious what Aria says about this here. Dead or Alive gameplay. Hayabusa is also there. Be careful where I stop the footage here. Oh yeah. This will be interesting. I'm also curious about this game. This is like stuff where you say, okay, stuff like this I've never seen before in a game. Control resonance stuff.
Getting closer. Listen.
The Inception level is also pretty cool.
Is an early mission gifted hero or in development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't moved through recently acquired shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
This is kind of insane.
While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Jetzt bin ich Knülle, wünsche noch viel Spaß. Yo, wish you also a good night, sleep well, gute Nacht, schlaf gut. Danke, dass du mal reingeschaut hast, Frau Bauke. Freut mich, dass du hier auch Spaß hattest mit dem State of Play Ding. Gucken wir es jetzt auch nochmal an, dann mache ich jetzt auch gleich Feierabend. We also watch this here and then we also stop in a moment. Stream and stuff, because it's late for me and I'm tired. Yeah, I'm liking Control 2's look so far, especially the comedy. Yeah, that looks really nice as well.
Any updates for me?
The KFC Dynasty Warriors game, yeah, the KFC, that's good.
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Salvation.
Yeah, this is game. I thought, okay, what is this game? Yeah, he looks a bit like a Crusader, like the skin of a Crusader for Diablo or something like this. Okay, Diablo Crusader. And I thought about Lords of Shadow or something, but that's also not fitting. But it's called Crimson Moon, something like a new IP. Looks kind of nice, to be honest. Has like it gives me some vibes of all kinds of weird different games, like Doom, Diablo, I don't know, Lords of the Fallen, whatever. This was I forgot the name, but this also looked interesting. Weird plant thing, and a lot of parrying going on, but it's in secret like Devil May Cry, some spectacle fighter. And it has sci-fi tech, like it's kind of a weird mixture between like fantasy, samurai stuff and sci-fi. What they definitely show here is that this parry mechanic seems to be essential in this game. And they would not show it so prominently in this regard. Beast of Reincarnations. A reincarnation without an S. Rayman stuff. Look kind of cool. What was that game again? Oh yeah, this is Shadow Tactics, right? TPhGames, unfortunately, was a German studio. It's so sad. Yeah, Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. That's the name when I was looking. Yeah. The studio, unfortunately, is gone. And this is like, yeah, a tactical stealth game thing. Kind of a cool idea, but very niche. But the idea looks cool. I'm curious what the story is behind this, the creation of this particular game. Seems like also your characters can die in the mission and so on. Shinobi Ops. Yako Shinobi Ops. Something like this. Samurai Wolf Girl is definitely has definitely got my attention. Hopefully it pans out. Yeah, hope so as well. Overall, I like when games are awesome. Here is this stuff. I saw. What is this?
You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean.
But here we have him. I think it's very rare. Like, I kind of like the idea because we rarely have. I like how long the trailer takes to reveal the actual, I guess, protagonist of this. But it's an actually mighty chicken warrior. Yeah, Wukong Dynasty Warrior vibes, same, yeah. Kind of a cool trailer. Und dann and he's throw okay, you can also pick up, this is a head of a statue that he's just throwing around. That's still the dragon, I think. Could be brutal. Project Windless. I have no idea what's going on there. Krafton is the developer. Krafton sounds very familiar. One of these Asian developers, and they, was it not over the developer, the publisher, video game publisher holding in Korea, South Korea, and games developed or published by Kraft. Yeah, they make Subnautica. They also have PUBG, right? Kraft is PUBG, PUBG Battlegrounds. Wait a moment. Why is it called PUBG Battlegrounds? Because it's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That's what PUBG is standing for. It's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It's stupid as hell. Love it. But Hi-Fi Rush. Dark and darker. Very interesting. Crafton Montreal studio. So it is an internally developed thing. It's developed by Crafton Montreal. Interesting. Would call it KFC Warriors. Man, I had too much fried chicken today.
Newest racer has arrived!
I have to admit, like, you know what? When I missed the obvious hint of Lucas here. I didn't see this, else I would have called Pod Racer early. I have to admit that this shot here, where it flies as a plane, looks kind of cheap a bit.
Welcome to
it looks better now, much better.
Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Very curious.
Impeding! Impeding!
I want to see a bit more stuff that looks like actual gameplay. I think this is actual gameplay. It doesn't look bad, to be honest. It looks actually really good. The questions are following. How interesting is controlling it? You know, that's always a question. We're not into racing games, but it's called Galactic Racer. Oh, it seems to have a story. Interesting. I like the pod racing game. The early one.
Bond is immature and right.
I have to admit, this stuff here looks then quite a bit better.
Secret Service. You believe that there is a need to hack the double O's.
You're a rapper.
Will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
For me? Housekeeping, I presume?
Anything stupid.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Third-party portfolio. Those of us being with PlayStation in the very technology, we were really to try something a little different. We join you today for
taking command of
Konami stuff. Well, it was definitely very packed. We have to process this. The Octopus game looked really cool though. It's something that maybe Jack might like. Not sure how your Metal Gear Solid sound. Tactical octopus action. It looks hilarious, right? I agree. Is this a robot? I think it's a robot. From a style, it reminds me also a bit of games like, not just in a funny way. The games are not funny though, like Inside or Limbo or something. So this is set within their own Bond universe? I think so. I don't remember young Bond having a face guy. Yeah, for sure. It's kind of their own continuity and maybe their own little origin story that they write for this. Because the next Bond, I think, is not revealed yet anyway, or who will play, become or succeed Daniel Craig. Who knows? The Bond game is not a single-player offline game. I think it will be, but maybe some elements. Yeah, this is a Castlevania game. We talked about this already, chat. I have the fog. What's a bit strange is in this scene, he comes out of the water, but his pants look like they are completely dry. Considering that the otherwise visual fidelity of the jacket and the texture is really, really high here in this cutscene. Kind of wonders, like also his jacket looks a bit wet.
I woke up in the
considering that he
water
just
again.
came out of the water. He says.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. Very interesting. Sanctimalia Police Station. 4 Town Square. Very interesting. Like the last Silent Hill game, I have not played it. Silent Hill F or 40 or whatever it's called. Very, very different from the setting here. This looks like a return to the more classic Silent Hill setting in a way. This kind of weird left out town, fog, radio signal and psychological horror stuff, which the last one I guess also had. Whatever heart this town had has stopped. I keep trying.
Town is ours. Save our town. Crime. Is this crime? The word? We need. It's kind of strange, yeah. I think they want to come back, just definitely. I don't know. Like the whole Kojima, Kojima who made Death Stranding was previously the Metal Gear Solid guy at Konami, and it seems like they did not treat him too well, to be honest. I have no idea what exactly happened there. They also said some other pretty effed up moves they made in the past and so on. Quite controversial. There was definitely the a long time where people said just F Konami. Still, I think that it's so long ago that a new generation grew up in the meantime. Like, when did Metal Gear Solid 5 come out? That was around this time. It was maybe 10 years ago or something. Yeah, Metal Gear, maybe 8 years. Metal Gear Solid. Phantom Pain. Did it come out? 2015. It was 10 years ago. Boy, time runs so fast. Yeah, the whole company did really strange things. Hey. Well, hey Polly. Yeah, currently we watch the trailer. It's English Thursday, so we do. Well, Thursday is already over here, Mike. Whatever. Let's not talk about time zone. Talk about time zones. And then their pachinko business stuff that was always kind of weird, where they still, even at this time, they made a lot of money from the gaming division. Like, Konami is a weird company, simply. Let's put it that way. Because I'm interested what games might come out if something interesting comes out and so on. So I like video games and play a lot of games, so why not watch it? Kind of interesting content, I think.
Trying to fix what happened.
Yeah, here I was pretty sure that it's Silent Hill, because this is the classic Silent Hill radio
No matter
stuff.
what I do,
You can't fix it.
no matter what I do,
You can't fix
We need
it.
the trust.
Things.
The question is, what did he do to land in a Silent Hill-like town? It has something to do with his medical, what do you call it, thing there. Okay, prediction for Silent Hill. Somebody stole a heart, like a real heart. Maybe it was destined for somebody else, and he manipulated something so he got the heart in some weird tragic way. And this is why on this thing here,
up in the water again.
Simon Odell, blood type A+. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Or maybe his heart was supposed to go somewhere? I don't know. Where was he? Yeah, it is.
Different. I keep trying.
Because the reason why I think this is here. Whatever heart this town had has stopped. So it has something to do with the heart. And maybe with a medical incident or something. That's my interpretation of it. Audition, probably. I don't really enjoy the Silent Hill. I think Silent Hill 2 was definitely for me personally, kind of a masterpiece when it comes to this. I'm usually not into these horror story game stuff, but I think that one was definitely special back in the day. I don't know if I'm not sure. Why would you say it's overpriced? Like currently, I would say if you want to go into gaming, you don't have many options. Buying a PC is ridiculously expensive thanks to DDR prices. For DDR RAM is just so expensive right now. Graphics cards are also hell of expensive. So getting a PlayStation 5 is currently maybe your best deal to get current gen gaming on into your home. I would not say it's too expensive. Audition probably. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much for people who might be interested, but yeah, Silent Hill is. Oh, let's not go too deep into the details, but usually it's a dark place where usually if you land there, you have done something. That's always kind of the premise of every Silent Hill game. It's all about guilt and what you've done and so on and so forth, and or others suffered, and how this comes back to you and stuff like that. So yeah, I currently don't possess a PlayStation 5. I don't plan buying one. I'm just interested in the games coming out because a lot of Sony games also come to PC at some point. Not on release often, but a bit later. Like now Death Stranding 2 they announced is also coming to PC, which I won't play because Death Stranding is not for me.
Keep trying to fix what happened.
But yeah, it was a pretty stacked state of play.
Man with your skill set must be able to.
The John Wick game is still so weird. Marathon was also not an exclusive Sony thing, will also come to PC. There are also a couple of PC games shown here. I would assume this also comes to PC at some point. Not at the release, but at some point later. Might be cool as well.
Come back stronger. Welcome.
Very interesting. 2D.
This.
Shadow Drop for... Didn't get this here as well. Shadow Drop. So there's a 2D God of War game coming out today. Kind of interesting. Did not expect that.
Was a Spartan.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters.
I think you can play this as a two-player game, actually. Like you see here, we have both players running around fighting the boss. So in this regard, it's a bit like the first Salt and Sanctuary, right?
Triumphs of destruction.
Probably the cult ripped out everyone's heart and sacrificed them. I think it might be more personal story again, like comparable to 2, but who knows? Yeah, it could also be the cult is in 1 also more a thing than I guess in 2. 3. Well, 3 also has a bit of this, right? I don't know. It's either PC or PlayStation 5 or God forbid a Switch 2. Yeah. You don't have that many options currently when it comes to gaming. Maybe a Steam Deck. Yeah, if you have a PC already, that's no big reason to get a PlayStation 5, so it's not that interesting for me. Most of your backlogs and how slowly Chris play, we can comfortably enjoy great games while waiting for Sony to drop the games on PC. Kratos has a brother, so it makes sense. Yeah, that's true. Also, has been dealing with monsters since he was a child. No wonder he's so nonchalant about it. Yeah, I guess.
Redemption begins here.
Who's that dude? I know.
Be ready for Sparta!
Kind of interesting. I feel like for like a top quality 3D game, 2D game, in this particular art style.
Of destruction and redemption.
Some of this looks a bit not high quality enough.
Here.
Be ready!
Like this thing here, for example, looks a bit too low quality in my opinion, but what do I know? Otherwise, yeah, it might be a fun game though, if it controls well and so on. We will see. If you have a big name like this, you usually expect something on the level of, let's say, Blasphemous or so. Blasphemous, in my opinion, looks still much better than this, but who knows? Curious what critics might say about it. So yeah, that was our little what do you call it? A post discussion of what we have seen here in the state of play. Pretty cool, I think. It was a long streaming day though today. It's a bit unfortunate that we made so little progress in Indiana Jones. We made a bit of progress, but then we made very little progress considering how long the game is. On the other side, we get a lot of playtime out of it, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe we have to do another... We have also to do an English Friday tomorrow and continue... And we try to get a bit of progress into Indiana Jones. Yeah, all the best to you, Wefro Burger. Have a good one. Enjoy. Glad you had a good time here. Again, happy birthday again to you. And I don't know, chat. I think I call it a day now. Good that I split this here into an extra thing. It might not get claimed, to be honest. I think the only section that might get claimed here in this video might be the... Excuse me, the Death Stranding 2 section. This might be claimed, but beyond that, was pretty decent, I think. So, yeah, I kick out the English audience and we switch to German for a moment, I think, or so. But, yeah, I just end the stream there. Where is it? Here it is. So yeah, to all you people, I wish you a fantastic rest of the day. Have a nice evening or a good night and sleep well. I hope you people enjoyed the stream today. Like I said, I tried to get like one day in a week, maybe Thursday or something, where we have the English stream. Maybe we have to make more streams than one, I'm not sure. I'm also thinking about having the complete Resident Evil Requiem playthrough here on the YouTube channel and stream it in English. Or something like that. So beyond that, let me just think about it, chat. Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, that's basically the next big thing coming up. There is also, oh, that's the one I was thinking about. At the 17th of February, there is the Battlefield 6 Season 2 starts. I will also look into this. Not sure if I do this on the German channel or so. We will find out. And check it out. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's basically it. So, dear people, next time, have a good one. Shout outs to all the subscribers on the Twitch channels and on whatever it's all called, Patreon and whatnot. If you want to support, check those possibilities, memberships on YouTube. There's Ko-fi, there's the Streamlink donation thing and whatever. There's a like button also. You can just click on it, would be appreciated. Leave a subscribe on the YouTube or follow on Twitch or whatever. You can watch on whatever platform you prefer. Again, thank you people on the English streams for watching, and see you people next time. Goodbye.